This podcast is brought to you by Brown and Whitworth Foundation. If you need help moving a cage, Brown and Whitworth are your man. If you need help in the corner grappling George, call Brown. Maybe he'll like to help and do that. Thank you guys for all your help over the past few weeks. Brown and Whitworth Foundation. This podcast is brought to you by 10-8 Personal Training. If you're tired of being fat and tired of being a fuck, give my man Captain Cranberry a call. He could get you into the best shape of your life, and not one of those undesirable shapes like football or round or balloon or perhaps even blimp. No, we are talking good shapes like washboard shapes and V's and hourglasses. So if you're tired of those bad shapes, I know what you're thinking. The Vols are doing good. I should be football shaped. No, you shouldn't. Football season's coming to the end. Call 10-8 Personal Training. And if you're a football player, call 10-8 Personal Training. He is the undisputed champion of the Naga White Belt Division. Nogi. 951-445-3133. Again, if you want that Hollywood figure, call a California number. That's 10-8 Personal Training, 951-445-3133. Dedication is key. And I don't know if there's a sponsor that comes to the gym and is more dedicated than Tony Mullins from Affordable Roofing Company. I'm not sure if I see him, Dylan, or Chip more. It may be Tony. That's because he's dedicated. Like he would be on your leaky roof. That's right. Your roof sucks. Why? Because you had a part-timer, a weekend warrior. Somebody you paid the discounted price and had somebody just hot dog it on top of your house. Now, unless we're talking hot dogging like Bobby at the fights last weekend, 15 hot dogs he ate. You need a man, an all beef, all muscle man who knows his way around the roof. That man is the dedicated Tony Mullins. So don't waste your time by Mullins this over. Give him a call right now. His schedule books up fast, but he'll always make time for you. That's Affordable Roofing Company. 423-593-9605. Again, Affordable Roofing Company. 423-593-9605. Welcome to the Militia MMA podcast. I am super excited for our guest today. He just won his fight last weekend, his debut Muay Thai fight. He has been here since one of the beginnings. He's one of the OGs of Militia. And he's very elusive, too. This is our second time trying to get him on. Broderick, welcome to the Militia MMA podcast.
How y'all doing?
How's it going?
Good. A little sore.
You're a little sore. Why are you so sore?
I slept.
Just from sleeping?
Just from sleeping. That's it.
What'd you do? You slept on a box?
I don't know what I did.
Do you have a nice mattress?
Yeah, I do. I don't know.
Do you have a nice back? Is it delicious and sturdy
probably
and you don't
back.
need canes?
Yeah.
So you slept wrong.
Yeah, I slept wrong.
How old are you?
29.
29. So that's it. You're coming up in age.
Yeah, I am. 30 next year.
Wait till one of those dreadlocks turns silver.
So I got a couple that are.
Have you always? Really?
Yeah, very young too. I had gray hair.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I got it young too. I get salt and pepper.
I'm in high school with it.
Oh, all right.
So,
I think I might have had some strays in high school.
Yeah, I had a couple.
My mom went straight gray, like patchy gray, like in her 20s.
My dad did too.
Yeah, but it probably made him look like he was a doctor.
No. Truck driver.
Truck driver?
Yeah.
Was he a big guy?
No, he didn't get big till after he quit that.
Really?
Yeah,
So your
gained a
grandpa
couple
didn't
weight.
get big while he was just sitting on his butt driving
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, he didn't.
Really? Because like when you're on the road, all the food's bad.
Nah,
It's
yeah,
like,
he did good up until now.
like the best you could do at like a quick go, like to eat Subway, Waffle House, if it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be like real food,
Yeah.
or even like Cracker Barrel.
Oh yeah, Cracker Barrel ain't bad.
I'll tell you what, I liked Cracker Barrel, and then I didn't.
You didn't?
I had it 2 weeks in a row, and then 2 days in 1 week. One was for the grappling tournament. It was like right in front of the hotel, and I grabbed it and I ordered food. And then when I'm eating it, I'm like, wow, this food tastes like this place looks.
I like it. They have good food.
Don't have it 2 times in 1 week. It's like Little Caesars. You ever have Little Caesars?
Yeah.
It's not bad, right?
Yeah.
But if you have it like Little Caesars 1 week and then you have it at the same time in that month, it's unedible.
It's
the second
horrible.
time. I don't know what it is. Try it. Go home, have Little Caesars if you haven't had it in a while, because you're trying to lose weight and everything,
Damn,
and then have
55.
it the next day, and then you will be like, wow, this is unedible. Is this just cardboard with ketchup on it? So you gonna eat some Little Caesars?
Nah,
No.
probably not. No.
Doesn't sound good.
I'm gonna eat a salad.
You're gonna go after
Yeah,
this
I'm gonna eat
conversation.
a
You're like,
salad.
I need 2.
Or some Subway.
So, yeah, but Subway, it's like that's kind of like cardboard too.
Yeah, the
Subway's got a smell to it.
the wrap. It's normally what I get.
You know, a wrap's got more starch and dough in it than
The
bread.
bread, really?
Yeah, because I used to work at a little Italian deli, and the owner's like, everybody thinks the wrap is better for you. It's like, but it's got more bread than any of the
really?
bread because it's solid. He says bread's just airy, so it rises. Does that
That
make
makes
sense?
sense. It does.
Yeah.
Thinking about it. Trying to be healthy with the wrap.
Well, like you could do like corn tortillas.
Yeah.
That's a good way to go. Corn's very, it doesn't get the rep it deserves. It's a good vegetable.
Think so?
Makes you poop. That's important. It's got vitamin E, a massive amount of it. Tastes good.
It's alright.
It's all right.
Yeah. It's all
All right. What's your vegetable of choice? I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Did you just growl at me?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I don't think I have one.
You don't have one?
Asparagus. I like asparagus.
You like asparagus.
Yeah.
Asparagus is good.
Yeah, I love it.
But if it's not cooked right, it's not good.
Yeah, I never had a bad asparagus.
What about if it's undercooked? How are you cooking
Never
it?
had that. Throw it in the air fryer or bake it.
Air fryer, huh?
Yeah.
You like the air
I
fryer?
love it. I don't use my microwave. I just warm everything up.
Oh,
in the air
you think
fryer.
you just throw it out of the air fryer?
Everything. Still
Like-
quick and everything.
Like, all right, so if you had pizza from the night before,
Air fryer.
throw that shit in the air fryer.
Air fryer, yeah.
That's awesome.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Do you have a microwave at your house?
Yeah, but I use the air fryer.
What about if you gotta like make formula? Throw it in the air fryer.
Air fryer. Everything.
So you grew up around here?
Yeah, I did.
Where were you born?
I was born in St. Louis, but I grew up in Chattanooga.
St. Louis.
Yeah, St. Louis.
Where's that? Missouri?
Yeah, there. I live there.
Is that why you don't have an accent?
Probably.
Yeah. That's
Either-
considered like north, right?
West.
It's not west. It's middle.
Yeah, Midwest.
Well, you
Yeah.
know how I feel.
Yeah.
That right now everybody's like, this is the South, and it's not.
It's not the South.
It's the Middle East.
Middle East.
Yeah. Georgia's the South. Tennessee's not. It's the Middle East. Here all the way to like Kentucky, all the way up to Indiana.
Middle East.
Middle East. It's not West. Texas, Florida, Georgia,
That's the West.
Alabama, South.
South.
Everybody around here is like, Texas? That's not the South. Like, how do you get there? You go south. You just go down. They're like, no, that's Texas. Texas is Oh, like, all right, so if I'm in Texas and I'm like, hey, Texas, how do I get to the south? They're going to be like, yeah, just go north. So Middle East.
Mm.
And I'm not going to listen to anybody telling me different around these parts because I don't listen to terrorists.
Where you get that from?
'Cause they're in the Middle East.
Makes sense.
So when did you move out here?
Oh, young. I was probably 3 months, something like that. I was just born there. That was it. And then I bounced between here and Georgia.
We're in Georgia. Atlanta?
Yeah. Stone Mountain, Snellville, and Union City. Snellville.
And
yeah.
Stone Mountain.
Yeah, Stone Mountain.
And Snellville. Are they, they're not like...
They're near each other.
But are they like city or are they rural?
City? I think city.
Is it like here or is it like...
It's
would
like
you,
here.
Would it be like comparable to Marietta, Georgia?
Yeah, probably, because it's like a lot of stores. You're like near everything.
But it's not like you're in downtown Atlanta, though.
No, not downtown, no.
Yeah, it's like a little sub-city. Like,
yeah.
Like they call this a city, but it's...
A sub-city?
I don't know. Like, I think city, I think New York. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think L.A., San Diego. This is I guess if you live downtown, it's like small city.
Yeah.
It's like a southern city. Because we went to Charleston and it just reminded me of downtown Chattanooga. Almost.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little bit more cobblestone roads and history, but still overpriced food and drinks. Where's your stomping grounds around these parts?
Oh, you know.
You hang.
You know.
I know, but do the listeners know?
I guess the Brainerd area.
Oh no, I meant you're like, no. Where you hanging out? You hang out at the CVC, right?
Oh yeah, yes.
The one on Lee Highway.
Yeah. I guess it's considered Lee Highway. Yeah.
Yeah, right by the old Gold's Gym.
Yeah.
So, the first time I came out here, I was getting a little feel for it, and I'm like, I went to my hotel, and I was like, oh, there's a pool hall. I was like, I've never been to a real pool hall.
Yeah.
I was like, I think you could hang out and get a drink. Maybe I'll, like, get a feel for it. I went there, and, like, nobody would talk to me. Except some Appalachian guy who's probably there all the time.
Did you enjoy it, though?
No, it was too much for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was like, hey, maybe some of the local kids would tell me what's up about the place or anything. Then there's like hundreds of pool tables, and I'm like, oh, I'm in over my head. I can't get in on a game here. I was like, they're not going to tolerate my bad pool playing around here.
They got darts if you're good at darts, too.
Oh, I'm even worse at that.
Oh, really? I'm better at darts.
Like, I would go with you now.
Really? They got a game room, too.
Yeah, I'll go there and play pinball.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, you got the Ninja...
Basketball.
You got the Ninja Turtles game?
No. That's at Chuck E. Cheese.
That's yeah. I just come to the CVC to play the Ninja Turtles game or get the punching bag. But
yeah, they got that there.
So you hang out there, but you're not so good at pool?
Nah, not really. I'll just go there for the drinks. Or just to socialize. I say go with
You got a lot of friends there, then?
It's just co-workers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll go.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You work at Volkswagen, correct?
Yes, sir.
How long you been there?
3 years.
Oh, all right.
So, yeah.
What'd you do before that?
What did I do? Amazon.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you know Paul from there?
No, but he did look familiar. Just seeing him here, I was like, oh, he looked familiar.
I mean, he grew up, I think, in East Ridge.
East Ridge, yeah.
So you guys probably know each other from living in the same town for 30 years.
Yeah.
You know everybody somehow.
Oh,
a lot of people.
Yeah, somewhat.
You're just a social butterfly.
No, nah. Laid back.
So what do you do day to day? You just work and come to the gym,
yeah,
huh?
and that's it.
And take care of the kids.
And that's it.
So, how'd you become the Brainerd baby maker?
Probably drinking.
Drinking?
Just from drinking, yeah. Not being careful.
So you had Bryson.
Yeah. And 5 years later,
All right, so you had Bryson. How long were you with your girl for?
we was married, probably 2 years.
So you were married?
Yeah, I was married.
Wow.
Yeah. I got married young. I'm not sure. I think like 22.
All right, so you got married at 22.
Yeah.
How'd you guys meet?
I have no idea, to be honest. We just met.
Is she going to listen to this?
Yeah, then that's it.
Is she going to listen to this or no?
Probably not.
If she does, maybe she can let you know how you two met.
I'll text her. Hey, how did we meet again?
So you guys met somehow.
Yeah.
What, at like 20 or you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had some time before you got married.
Yeah.
What were you doing at 20 years old?
Working. Same thing. I just started
At
working.
Amazon?
No, not Amazon. I'm not sure. It was
You don't know?
just jobs. That's it.
What were you doing at 20?
I probably started working at Amazon when I was 22, though.
Okay.
That's weird. Yeah.
So when you were 20, it's just like skip that year. We have no idea what happened.
No idea. All I know is I just worked. And I went out a lot too.
You're guessing you worked.
Yeah. I worked. Yeah.
You're guessing. You don't know where.
I worked.
You're just like, I know I work.
I know. As soon as I graduated, I just worked. That was it. So.
What did you play any sports? High school?
Football and ran a little bit of track.
So you were a football player.
Yeah.
How big were you?
Smaller than what I am.
Really?
Now. Yeah. I think when I graduated high school, I was like 165.
So were you any good at football?
Yeah.
Because you were.
I thought so, but probably not. I don't know. They had me on the line too, which is weird.
Where'd you go to Brainerd High School?
No, I went to Central.
Okay, because that's what they do with Chris, and he's like
Really?
150 pounds. They're like, yeah, throw you on the line.
He's a linebacker or what?
They just put him where they find the biggest guy, and
Really?
they're like, oh, Chris, get him.
Really?
I don't know. I feel like it.
Did they win Friday?
No.
They didn't. Damn.
No, and you know what? Chris isn't really too upset, and I'm not really too upset.
No.
Games are a little long.
Yeah, they are.
I never had, like, I'm thinking, like, football is just kind of a stupid sport. Like, hear me out. Like, you don't leave it really with a huge skill. You know what I mean? It doesn't translate. Like, if you know how to wrestle, you know how to wrestle. There's skill to that. You know what I mean? And you definitely, like, take so much head trauma in that against, like, kids who are developed.
Yeah.
Like, you keep climbing up the ladder. You got some kids who could play in the NFL just hitting boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like the sport itself is stupid, but I think if you are like the underdeveloped kid, unless you have some amazing attribute or you can run too fast, but odds are it's not going to really carry with you anywhere in life, and you're going to, you definitely could develop CTE at a low level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Young, early on. Yeah.
I mean, you could always break your neck in wrestling, but that's so rare. But how many kids leave with headaches?
Oh, yeah. It happened often.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, then, certain stuff.
Fingers.
I remember, like, I used to always have elbow problems, too. Like, I don't know what it was.
Just getting hit and slamming into each other.
Yeah.
And I'm not, like, hating on football, just in my eyes. At the high school level, unless you are the kid who's athletic and big or you really have a knack for it, it's kind of dumb for you to be in it.
Right.
Because that is something that's you are limited by what you are born into. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't play. Me or you couldn't play football professionally.
You said I could have?
We couldn't.
No, yeah.
Like if we dedicated our life to football, we probably couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't feel like that's something I would want to.
No, but
I didn't take it
If you
serious.
wanted to, do you think you could? Like, if you put everything into it, is the
Bottle. Yeah.
oh the Brainerd baby maker is on the loose. We also have honey right here. We're taking a little bit of a bottle break. A Militia podcast first. Oh, look, he's got the formula. Is that shit
Yeah.
expensive?
I don't know. She gets it with her wig, so I don't.
Oh.
She don't spend money on it.
Heck yeah. How long you get that wick for, dog?
I think keep going, and then the older they get, she get like food now, like
Here's what you
bread
need
and
to do.
grapes and shit.
You need to take as much formula as you can. Like even when it doesn't need it, you need to stockpile the formula after
And
it.
just save it.
Yeah, so because I'm probably gonna have a kid, I'm gonna need formula.
Yeah.
Not trying to pay $40 for that little can of it.
Yeah,
either.
that's exactly how much they cost.
Yeah, ugh. I'll be giving that baby Nesquik.
Yeah.
I found out why there was a formula shortage.
Why is that?
So there's only like 3 companies making it.
Uh-huh.
And then one of them was like, oh no, this shit's bad for babies. And so a third of the supply is gone now because I think the FDA is like, this company can't make baby formula anymore.
Really?
Yeah, so you take a third of the supply away globally.
Yeah.
Look at that. There's got to
That
be
makes
some sort of
sense.
substitute. There's got to be.
Yeah, regular milk, the whole milk,
Whole milk? You think that's
2%.
good?
Yeah.
I was thinking like goat's milk or something.
Yeah. I won't be. Yeah.
All right, formula break over. That worked. Look, you know your kids.
No.
The Brainerd baby maker knows his kids.
Yeah.
That's it. Locks of
Sleepy
love
too.
over there.
Oh yeah. Lots of love for everybody.
Locks of love.
Lots of love for everybody.
No locks.
Lots.
Oh.
Everybody.
So, all right. So you had Bryson.
Yeah. Then it was her.
Oh, Honey's number 2.
Yeah, she's number 2.
How old is Honey?
A year. She just turned a year.
Okay. So that was right after the gym, correct?
Trying to think.
Like, because you've been here for over a year.
Yeah, over a year. I think I joined in March of last year.
What came first, Honey or the gym?
The gym.
The gym.
No. She did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, was
But-
with your girlfriend at the time?
No, just a friend.
Just a friend?
Yeah.
How long you guys known each other?
Oh, not long at all. Not long at all. So I would say
Where'd you meet
probably
her?
a month.
CVC?
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
So, all right, you're at the CVC. And do you know what happened?
Nah, I have no idea. I probably do, but like just thinking about it, is
You were drinking
I
a little bit?
probably yeah.
You were like,
Oh yeah, I was drinking a lot. Then.
You were like, look at me. I joined this MMA gym.
No, I actually met her before the gym, like right before.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I think it was like in February, and then I joined here like the next month.
Yeah, so, all right. So you met her in February, and then you're like, I need to start fighting.
Yeah, it's like
She wants me to fight. I need to fight.
no, not really. I mean, she helps out a lot too, though. So
Oh, nice.
shit, they all help me out.
They all,
Yeah, so
nice.
I can train more.
So you met this one at the CVC.
Yeah,
You guys probably just, forgot to pull out.
right.
Have yourself a kid.
Yeah,
And then you guys are like, it's not working out.
yeah. Before then,
Okay.
yeah. So
But you're like, I'm still going to be a good dad. And
Yeah,
she's like,
yeah.
I'm still going to be a good mom. And
yeah,
and you guys still have a good relationship.
yeah. We have a good relationship. A
You-
lot better now. So
That's good.
yeah.
And your first one, you have a good relationship with too?
yeah, not really, but
You got Bryson most of the time,
yeah,
right?
yeah, I do.
Okay. So it doesn't matter. You're there for your
Nah.
kid.
Yeah,
Second one's a good relationship.
yeah.
You
I
guys
feel like
good,
it's,
good co-parents.
yeah, it's a good relationship with all of them.
Now, do you got, that's Honey we're talking about, correct?
Yeah.
Now, you got Honey most of the time, or is it about 50-50?
No, yeah, it's about 50-50.
That's
but
cool.
Probably about 60-40 or something like
64, she's got
Yeah.
her a little more.
that. Yeah.
And I think it's right. You need it more in developmental years, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, And she gets along with Bryson very well, right?
Yeah, they play a lot.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So Bryson likes seeing the baby.
Yeah, he does.
Does he like coming to his gym and getting all crazy?
Oh, he loves it.
I know.
He does.
When he's at his gym, I can't tell him shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey Bryson, how are you? He doesn't want to hear it.
He likes playing with I think it's Steve kids.
Steve's kids, yeah.
Yeah.
Sam's kids too.
Yeah, Sam's kids.
Yeah, he does not want to have a conversation with me. I want to say, hey, how's it going? Not having it.
He wants to play with the kids.
Yeah, he's like, get your old ass out of here.
Yeah. Bring on the kids.
So now you had another one. So it didn't work out. So you went back to the CVC, right?
No, not CVC. I actually known her for years. So
all right.
She just ended up pregnant.
so all right. So you knew you had another friend that you've known before.
Yeah.
This one, and you guys were. She's like, I'll be there for you to help you get through this.
And
And then you're like, I'm also working out real hard, so my hormones are going crazy. What? Your testosterone.
Yeah.
You went, you hit the nos.
Yeah,
You're like, this is what Fast and Furious 11's gonna be about. Broderick just training a little and the nos hitting him, and then living his life 9 months at a time.
Yeah. Basically.
So you just knew this one and you called her up, and then she was there for you, and then boom, another kid there for you.
Yeah.
Boy, girl,
boy.
You guys still friends?
Yeah, we are.
That's good. It's a good relationship.
Yeah, good relationship.
That's cool. And you got I don't know if I've ever met that kid.
No, you haven't. No, just her and Bryson are the only two I brought here.
Yeah, the other ones with the mom a little bit more.
Yeah. Because
it's real young. It's how old? It's a he, she.
That one is a he.
Okay, how old is it? How old is it?
9 months.
9 months. So yeah, it's still mommy time and all that.
Yeah. And I'll see them like before I come here. Really, if I get off, I'll just see them or whatever.
That's cool.
So make it like that.
That's good. And then, so you guys are like, whoops, forgot to pull out again. Yeah. Testosterone. Whoopsie doodle.
Damn.
And then you went back to the CVC.
We went to CVC together, but no.
No, I mean, you guys were like, it's not working out. Did you try to make a relationship with the third time?
Nah, I didn't.
You like, let's just be friends.
Yeah.
And she was cool with that.
Yeah.
Is that her first kid?
Nah, it's her third.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys were, you guys played in the league long enough.
Yeah.
You each had your own team.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's good though. At least you're on the same page.
Yeah, same page.
And so she's like, as long as you're a good dad, we're good.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now, you went back to the CVC again after this.
No.
Where'd you go?
Where did I go?
Where'd you eat number 4?
Through my cousin.
Your cousin's like, hey, Broderick,
yeah.
What's going on?
One of her friends.
Oh, it's a she.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, Broderick.
Yeah.
I got a friend.
Something like that, yeah.
That, you need to get pregnant.
Something like, yeah.
And then you're like, cool, let's meet at the CVC.
Yeah. I think we met like at a park or something.
Oh, so did her friend see you on Instagram or something, or social media? How'd she know about the Brainer Baby Maker? The Legally Press?
Actually, I think we did meet at the CBC. It was the one downtown though. I take that back. It was.
You went.
It actually was. Yeah.
You went to the CV. You went out of your element.
Yeah, I went to a different one. So.
That's like you went to the away team.
Yeah.
It's like when Brainerd went to state, they went to Knoxville, somewhere far as fuck.
Yeah.
So, you meet her at the CVC.
Yeah.
How did she know about the Brainerd Baby Maker?
She didn't.
Oh, you just met your cousin there.
Yeah, I met my cousin there, and
Did you?
She had some of her friends, and
you're like this.
Started.
You're like, hey, I need to get back out there.
Yeah. And then happened.
You just got back out there.
Yeah.
How long do you know this one for?
For a few months. I'm not sure how many.
Okay, so you met her at the CVC?
Yeah.
And then you guys kept talking?
Yeah.
And then a few months in?
Yeah.
You hit the nos?
Yeah.
Nice. That's okay. So it wasn't. I so thought you were gonna say that night.
No, it wasn't that night.
Do you hate condoms?
No, I don't now.
I don't now.
I don't now.
When did you not hate them? Was it a recent thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. After 4.
Yeah, after 4.
So this is actually probably my favorite episode. So you're a few months in, and then you let one slip past the goalie.
Yeah.
And are you with this one right now?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we're together.
You guys are together.
Yeah.
Nice. Did I meet her?
I think you did.
Did you bring her to Top Golf?
No, that wasn't her. It was somebody else. But yeah, I think you did though.
That wasn't her. That was like a substitute teacher.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. We gotta get you spayed.
Oh, I am.
You clipped?
No, I say I'm going to eventually.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
You need 2 of the.
No.
I see 3 more women in my life.
No. Sometime soon. So.
What? Sometime soon?
Sometime soon.
I
just gotta make the doctor's appointment.
So the one that came to freaking Top Golf, she survived.
Yeah, she survived.
She's like the one. I could go on a date with Broderick and not get pregnant.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, he doesn't have a good percentage. How'd you do it? They're like, if you date Broderick, you're gonna get pregnant. She's like, I can move. I know how to walk through.
Yeah, lucky.
Dude, that's great. You're a great dad to all your kids. You always tell me about your kids. I think it's great.
I try.
And one of them is gonna be like an athlete and be able to take care of you at the end.
I will also.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. I'd be like, I knew him. Or they could be like John Jones and his brother. That'd be awesome too.
Oh yeah.
Like they're like, we're all good at sports.
Yeah.
He's
two brothers, right? There's an NFL.
Yeah.
They got 2 brothers.
And he said there's another brother that's really good at something too. I think there's an oldest. There might be 4.
4 of them?
Yeah, I think he got into trouble or something. Don't quote me on that, but or he got a job. He's like, I'm Steve Jones, the mailman, and he's just jacked and like can fight too naturally.
Yeah.
Or like he could run a mean 40. So what made you want to get into MMA?
Well, I took karate at, I think 14 when I was playing football. And I remember seeing like Chuck Liddell. It was like a documentary. So that right there got me into it.
You like, I could be the next Chuck Liddell.
That's what I was hoping for, yeah. But
did you shave like the mohawk in your head?
No mohawk. I always wanted to though.
That did you?
Yeah.
But do you got any head tattoos?
No, I don't.
So, that would be cool though. You should do it. So you saw Chuck Liddell, and were you like, karate's gay? Not really, because Chuck was Kempo karate.
Yeah, he was. I didn't like the forms.
Oh, sorry, he was.
Oh, yeah. I didn't like the forms in karate. So,
Yeah, it was traditional karate.
Yeah. But I was hooked. Like, I skipped on like a lot of social events just to watch the UFCs. And
So
stuff.
you were a fan?
Oh yeah, I was a mega fan.
Did you watch Pride?
Watch what?
Pride fighting?
Yeah.
Pride was better back then.
Yeah, it was. Like, I watched it all. So.
Pride would do it all. People don't understand this. There was 2 weight classes in Pride, and they cut off about 170. It's either heavyweight or lightweight.
Mm.
So remember, like Dan Henderson would fight Big Nog, or like Crow Cop would fight little guys.
Yeah. Dan Henderson was one of my favorites too.
Yeah, me too.
I like that right hand. So.
Remember when he freaking knocked out Vanderlei at the when they brought Pride to the U.S.?
Yeah. I like that Fedor knockout too.
Yeah, that was good. Dan had a crazy career on who he beat.
Shogun. Yeah.
He wasn't one of the guys who like went undefeated, and you know he also was in a time where there was circus matchups where he was fighting heavyweight champions.
Yeah. And not getting finished by him either. Yeah.
Yeah. Giving them fights.
Tough.
Yeah, Pride was good. That was like my dream to make Pride.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then it's sometimes dreams gotta shift, dog. Pride ain't a thing.
Yeah.
You see what they're doing? They're doing ONE FC versus Bellator.
Oh, really?
Something like that, or ONE FC versus World Series.
Yeah, it's something.
I think it's
like
Bellator.
at the end of the year, right?
How cool is that?
Yeah, then it's like champions
paying homage
versus champions, right?
Yeah, who do you think's gonna win?
I have no idea. I don't even know who's fighting. I just remember hearing about it.
Would you watch it?
Oh yeah.
I'd probably be more excited for that than any UFC card.
Yeah, I would.
Even though I don't really, I know the guys, and the good thing about, they do have guys that I know a little bit more now than like
Time I won.
In ONE and Bellator,
Oh,
because it's like the guys who weren't anymore. They don't have as many fights, and some of their fighters have been around forever. Like you know who Pitbull is, Tricky Pitbull. I know Pitbull.
Both of them. Yeah.
I know some Bellator. I might know more fighters in Bellator than I do the UFC.
Oh, really?
Well, like think about it. Like there's so many UFCs. There's so many guys you've never heard of anymore. But there's the guys you've heard of in the UFC when there was left UFC, and now they're in Bellator.
Yeah.
And then there's the top of the division that's been really good for a long time and stayed on the top of the division. You know what I mean? I don't know all the top 10 people in each weight class. I probably know half of them. Know what I'm saying? No idea.
I mean, because I keep up with it, so that's why. So.
I'm just saying there's so many new fighters in the UFC.
Yeah.
Because they have the Contender Series. They have there's a fight every 2 a weekend.
Yeah.
Bellator's been a little bit stagnant, and they've got ex-UFC guys now that I probably would recognize more on their card than a UFC card. Okay, that's not a main card.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Because, like, Frankie Edgar, Dominic Cruz are going to be done.
Yeah.
I don't know really the guys who replace them anymore. But you're still in it. Thick of things. Heck yeah, good for you. Wow, fan so long.
Yeah.
But you hate grappling.
No, I don't hate it.
We're going to get you to do it again?
Yeah, for sure. I want to.
So how'd you find out about the gym?
Google. Yeah. I was like, because I trained at Blaylock's before, and I had just Googled MMA gym, and this is the first one.
So how was your experience at Blaylock's?
I enjoyed it.
Did you?
I liked it. Yeah.
Trained for a while?
Yeah, I did. So I had a car wreck, and then after that, I stopped going.
You just lost momentum?
Yeah, it's just because I was working like a 12-hour shift job, so it was like really hard for me to. Then the time they trained didn't match up.
So you're like, all right.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
How long ago was
Yeah.
it? I'm not really sure. Probably like 3 years ago.
3 years
three
ago.
or four.
Okay, so
something like
was
that.
it too long before you came to militia?
Yeah.
About a year before you came to militia.
Yeah.
Then what happened? You're like, I want to get back into it?
Yeah. Yeah. I just remember being off from work, and it's like I wanted to.
So you just typed into Google MMA gyms?
Yeah, and this was the first one that popped up. And I recognized you. So
Yeah, because you were a fan of the sport,
Yeah.
so you watched.
Yeah.
So you're like, all right, this seems to like the place to go to, right?
Yeah. So
And then you pulled in our parking lot.
then I pulled out.
Yeah, what happened? You pulled in your parking lot and sat there.
I was like, well, I'm off tomorrow, so I'll just come in tomorrow. I wasn't really feeling well that day either, so it's like
You spooked yourself a
yeah.
little.
Yeah.
You were a little anxious to go in.
Yeah.
I remember seeing you, and I was like, oh, look, guys, we got a new guy coming in. And then you pulled out. But then you had a recognizable face, and I saw you come the next day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, hey, weren't you here yesterday?
No.
That was, you're like, no.
Wasn't me.
The same Volkswagen.
Yeah.
That's right. So you were here March. February,
Yeah.
March.
Yeah. It was,
Third month.
Yeah.
And you're actually one of our, like, it's so crazy. We have so much that aren't here now.
You said that aren't here?
Yeah, that aren't
Yeah.
members since
Yeah.
then. That, like, you don't realize how many people, like, just disappear after 6 months,
Yeah.
3
Seems like
months.
they're going to be here for a while, and then they're not.
They're not. Like, I look at some of my numbers, my first 10, it's like Dave Yap, Drew, and the Kennedys, and Daniel and Tim.
Oh, Montana too, right?
No, that are still here.
Oh,
Or, yeah,
they're
like
still
first-
here, yeah.
First families or something.
Yeah, they're still here.
Or first 20.
Yeah.
There's been so many.
Yeah.
So you just had, let's talk about your kickboxing career so far.
Okay.
Before we just keep bullshitting.
Okay.
What, so you had your first kickboxing match
Yeah.
a year ago.
Yeah.
And
The
you were
one.
kicking ass, and then we lost in the clinch.
Yeah. I got tired too. Like the first 30 seconds, I just remember I was like, gas.
Yeah, and then you couldn't fight the clinch.
Yeah.
And you didn't get the shakeout.
No, I didn't.
And then we did the smoker, right? Was that
Right. Oh, yeah.
Dalton.
Yeah, that night.
Which would, that one was just as much an amateur kickboxing as the one we did this last week.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Because you
Exact
didn't
same
have
way.
you didn't have headgear on that one.
Yeah, I did have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't cut any weight for that. I remember being heavy.
Yeah, it was a smoker, but the only difference is like you had to weigh in and it was a little more prim and proper.
Yeah.
But you could have got knocked out in there.
Yeah.
So could your opponent.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't no knockouts.
Yeah.
It was a legit fight. You didn't train as hard as you should have that one.
No, actually the night before I passed out. I was drunk. I don't think I told you that, but no. And that's the last night that I drunk. I remember I was sleeping in my car and you had called me. You said, "Hey, you missed the shakeout," and I don't think I knew anything about it. But yeah,
It's just like I'm gonna drink.
yeah, I did.
You fuck.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No wonder why you got
waited.
tired for only throwing 4 punches. I was so proud. Oh man, good thing
I'm
you.
sorry.
Hey! Luckily you got off with a victory. And
Yeah, I'm sorry.
now you don't really.
I'm done drinking too.
You're done drinking.
I'm
That's
done
amazing.
drinking. Yeah.
You don't have to be done drinking. Listen, there's plenty of time when you retire. drink and enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Yeah, I want to do that first.
Put it on the hold now, because
it is.
You only have so many year window, and guess what?
Oh yeah.
You could drink the rest of your life away.
Yeah.
After that, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's easier to enjoy a beer as a winner than a loser now.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Hang that up for a little bit.
Hey, hang that up. Maybe after you win your fight, you could go out that night. Say you win a fight in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
If you put everything on the side, you win a fight in Vegas, yeah, go out, have fun. Like, I'm not. I take the weekend. Then, like, get back to it.
Yeah.
After, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially if there's a trip involved, you should always enjoy those trips, because you never know how often you're not going to get a free trip again.
Yeah.
I had a buddy who fought and would travel all over with Bellator, and he would leave the next day. And so I would leave with him the next day. I was like, why don't we enjoy these cool places? Nottingham, this, that, Chechnya is not enjoy, but Nottingham, like I talked Jared into staying a couple days in South Africa. Me and Fernando used to go to cool cities though. We never stayed and enjoyed them. Like, definitely take the day or two now. Take the free trip, pay for the hotel for 2 days.
Yeah.
And then move your flight. Enjoy the trips along the way. So you drank for your fight. Bad, Broderick. Bad.
Never again.
That's all right. Now to punish you, I'm not cutting anything out of this episode.
Okay. Oh shit, nothing.
Maybe one. Maybe one if you make a good case for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble.
Well, I'm not drinking no more.
Good, you're not drinking no more. So you didn't drink.
No.
Then we did like a warm up, no knockout fight. Tournament.
Yeah, that was in October.
You had 2.
Yeah.
So you had 2 as a warm up. You felt a little tired in the second one, you said, right?
Yeah.
And then you looked really good in your last match.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on everything?
I didn't keep my hands up. My brother told me that's all he kept hearing was hands up. Hands in the crowd, so.
What are your thoughts about fighting so far?
I enjoyed it, especially the last one. It's weird because I didn't have any nerves, and normally I'm freaking out all the way up until they say go.
You don't have any nerves.
No nerves. It was weird.
We did the shakeout though. That
Yeah,
takes
we
care of
did.
nerves. We did a good warm up. That takes care of nerves. There's definitely motion that gets rid of nervous energy, because nervous energy is at its worst when you're standing still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
Yeah. That's why like warming up helps like put them at rest, and it takes your breathing. Napping too can help.
Yeah, I took a nap that day too.
Good.
Ate and took a nap.
Yeah, like if you're feeling really anxious, a nap kind of brings you back to level.
Yeah.
So, and then I think that we just had a kickboxing 2 fights 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
And I'm also proud that you didn't I told you they were going to come through with a fight.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't lose hope.
I kind of did at first. So.
How often do I tell you, don't worry, something's going to happen?
I know. I can't help it. Naturally, I freak out a lot. I overthink. So.
Really?
Yeah, I just kept. So, shit.
I thought you were just always calm.
No,
energy
I try to hold it in, but nah, I'm always thinking like it don't stop.
But this time it was a lot easier. Do you think you would accredit being easier from the shakeout or just doing it 2 weeks ago?
I feel like probably from everything, the training camp. I feel like
you put in an honest camp.
Yeah, I did. Like the conditioning, I like conditioning more now, and that's something I want to work on a lot more.
Yeah, that's why I've been doing those fast hands, fast feet.
See,
we're a little upset you didn't come in for Roger today, but you said you were sick.
Yeah, back killing me too.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I wanted to come in though, but
yeah, Roger was upset with you.
I'm sorry. I'll be in next week. Both days. So,
Good. Take
I will.
advantage. Well, Broderick, this concludes the Militia MMA podcast. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to? Any sponsors you want to thank?
No, just I'm very thankful for you, and I appreciate everything. Like, it means a lot to me. So, thank you.
I appreciate having you on the team. I really do. I love having you on the team. You're one of my main guys. I was hurt, and you showed up for me Monday to help on out. Thank you. I hope you never go anywhere.
No, I won't.
No matter what. And I'll promise to give you my all to help you achieve your goals.
Hey,
Just
I
as long
appreciate
as you give me your all.
Okay.
I think that we can accomplish the most.
Okay. You heal up, and I get another fight soon.
January?
January. Is that the one in Knoxville?
January, there's some fights that the guys are going to fight on.
Okay.
It should give me a little time to heal up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I probably need a week or two. I got something with George in December, too. Aries takes a break after their Nashville one, and they start again in January.
Okay.
And I think we'll do the one right here. I think it'll be at Jordan, Camp Jordan.
Oh, when is that? January?
January.
Yeah, anytime. I'm down. I'll take something short notice too if I could.
All right, we'll keep those balls going.
Yeah.
Broderick, awesome to have you on the podcast.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Guys, tune in next week.